Hey guys, Jeff here with GhostknightGaming, and yeah, I know it's been a while. I've been busy moving. You can see new space, kind of somewhat new space. But I'm back to work on stuff, so there will be more updates coming soon. I've been working on actually priming and painting. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but you can see how it's all nice and shiny. It's because I primed it with Flexbond. It's not in this original package, but it is labeled safety first. Label what you do so you don't think it's milk and drink it. That would be bad. Don't do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take a couple of moments here. I'm going to actually show you the whole process of me doing the priming, because basically this is just getting it ready for painting and all that fun stuff, which I'm hoping to be doing in the next near future with this nice acrylic paint that I picked up at the dollar store because, well, I'm cheap and broke and it gets expensive after a while. So with my Flexbond, I'm going to grab my brush. Stay there, don't go. Okay, I got my brush. I almost forgot my brush. I left it over there because I washed it. Because I watch it between my brushing. So yeah, I'm going to ramble for a while because it's been a while. So, yeah, open up my lid. I'm going to give you point-by-point instructions. But basically, yeah, I've already sanded this mostly to where I'm satisfied. So basically, the great thing about Flexbond is it's pretty much just a glue. Not going to lie, it's mostly just a glue. So all I'm really doing is realizing it's way too dark in here. I'm going to turn on the light, as much as that probably isn't going to help. But basically I'm just going to apply it just like I would paint. But what I did first with these pieces, this piece, I should have done this last time. But I'm basically just applying the Flexbond right to where I need it to go, and I'm just trying to fill in as best I can. Alright, but I'm going to cover all of my details first, because it's just easier to paint or brush the Flexbond on that. It doesn't need to be huge swathing layers of it. Alright, but enough that it actually is fully covered. So you see I've got that brushing on, I've got excess around it, but I'll deal with more of that as I get to actually doing the rest of the piece. As I go along, grab a little bit of that, and I just go over top of the piece. But yeah, the great thing about this stuff is that it's really great for painting. It actually doesn't take overly a long time to dry, so it's not going to leave you really short on time per se. So it's just there. I'm going to get that on this piece here. Let's get that on there. But yeah, so, and I've been working on painting a couple of other pieces that I had the opportunity to prime before I moved. So I will have pictures of that sword that I'm working on probably posted either before this video actually gets posted or not long after. Okay, so now that I've done the central pieces, I'm going to actually do the inside first. I'm going to get this inside painted. Well, primed, I guess, would be the accurate description, but yeah, just trying to get into all the spots that I'm missing so you can see. And if you noticed on the other piece here, this actually, once it dries pretty clear. It's kind of glossy, but it dries clear, so you're not going to have, and I hear that you can actually, you know, if you throw a bit of acrylic paint in it to color it, you can kind of get it in the process of already priming and putting it on a base coat. But you know, I haven't had a chance to experiment with any of that kind of stuff yet, so maybe in the near future we'll actually look at that. So, but yeah, so other stuff's going on. It's just trying to get kind of caught up. It's been just because we've been trying to get the house organized and work and kids' school and just life in general. I kind of a little behind where I'd intended on being, but hey, we'll get ourselves caught back up and ready to go in short order and doing more other crazy projects. Hoping to have some tutorials up for you guys to check out, and just other fun gaming stuff, either on Twitch or on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. Basically, just some stuff for you guys to check out, all the crazy things that I do. So, and with moving, just kind of not having the chance to go to the Calgary Comic Expo. I should be at Otafest this year, so I'll have whole bunch of stuff coming live from there on the weekend that happens, which is actually the Canada Day long weekend, which actually should be kind of exciting, being the 150th birthday of Canada. So that should be fun. Let's see, maybe I can do something interesting for that. I don't know. Let's see what craziness I can come up with. So, yeah. That's most of the stuff I've got going on right now. Just kind of getting everything caught back up again. I got a helmet to finish. I got weapons and armor to make. You know, I got a shield to finish. So I'm hoping to have come next vlog some more neat stuff for you guys to take a look at. Just getting into these little spots here is where I really probably should also have a second smaller brush, but I didn't think that through. I just kind of did my thing. So hopefully next time around I do this again, because this is a great learning opportunity to spread all this stuff and get this figured out. No, in that nook, all the crannies. Thankfully, it doesn't take a ton of this stuff to cover, so where you may end up, you know, because I'm kind of mixing my priming methods, especially for this build. I'm going to do some of it Plastidip, some of it Flexbond, all that kind of stuff, just to learn how to use the different methods and kind of see what works for what. And so far, yeah, because like the sword that I'm working on was Plastidipped. So once that's all done with the painting and that fun stuff, we'll see how that guy looks, and then we'll see how these guys look after I'm done with using the Flexbond and then painting those. Okay, so that's pretty much the inside. Okay, so now we can do the outer trim. Alright, just like so. I mean, it doesn't take too long to do this, especially if your surface is largely undetailed. I do find that, okay, I gotta improvise with this so it's easier and not spilling water everywhere. But, just trying to get in there, get all this covered and equally coated. But yeah, I find that the Plastidip, for some items that have a little bit more detail or a lot of doodads on it, I feel that it might work better to use Plastidip. That's how I kind of, but also Plastidip doesn't quite have as much flexibility as, well, Flexbond kind of goes with the name, I suppose. It's a little bit easier to kind of just bend stuff and not worry about it. As long as my acrylic paint is kind of on the same lines, should be okay. I'm going to end up gluing my arm here to my armor. That'll go well. Okay. So that's pretty much it. But I also sealed the edges, because I want to get the paint going all the way up to the edges, so that way, you know, it looks like the complete picture, right? So kind of doing all along the edge. It doesn't have to be super detailed, right? But I'm gonna have the paint go all the way around the edge as well. So just to give that really good coverage here. All right, I'm gonna fight with this and so yeah, I can see. Trying to get that coverage there. I probably could have sanded that down a bit better, but oh well. Live and learn. Live and learn and do it again later. I'm more comfortable with it. So I already know there's a couple of pieces I think I would do much differently if I were to build them again. which I will probably will at some point, or for later armor projects of similar veins. I think I know what I would do differently as far as construction method. So that's the fun part about this, is finding new techniques to do this stuff, so you learn new tricks and new ways to make everything look pretty awesome. So, there we go. Almost done. And there we go. Okay, so all I got left to do is go hang this so it can dry in a safe mounted so it doesn't stick to something. But yeah, so that's how it looks when it's been freshly coated, and then it'll dry. Now I could put a second coat on. I'm kind of happy with how the coats look, so I may not end up adding a second coat, but we'll see how it looks once I start painting pieces. Like this one I'm pretty happy with, so I'll probably try painting it in the very near future. So you guys should stay tuned to my Facebook page, and I'll probably have updates on this on my next vlog. So hope you guys enjoyed checking this out. Sorry about the hiatus. I still got Let's Plays going up on the channel, so check those out. I just finished playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and I've got a new one starting. Probably it'll have been yesterday that the first one would have posted, so check out Fate Extella. That one's actually kind of fun. It's Dynasty Warriors-esque. I enjoy games like that. And yeah, more vlogs will be coming. Other fun stuff will be coming to the channel. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm going to have links down below. I'm also on Twitch, so if you want to come talk to me and you know, hear more about the crazy stuff that I'm doing and other stuff that's coming up, and just to watch me play some rather entertaining games, as far as I'm concerned, they're fun. Check me out on Twitch as well. So all those links will be down below. If you're wondering and you're in the Alberta area and you want to get Flexbond, I'm going to put a link for Jus Be Cos. They're up in Edmonton and they sell Flexbond. It's great. And if you want to see more about priming stuff, I'm also going to post a link to Punished Props Ultimate Priming Guide. Check that out too. That way you guys can see different ways that you can seal and prime your foam creations that you're creating for your own cosplay. So I hope you guys enjoyed checking this out. I will see you guys again next time. Have fun. Keep gaming.